All right, for our next problem, we have Mr. Lakes. He is going on this little canoe trip. He can paddle at 6 miles per hour. It takes him a total of 3 hours to do the whole trip. And assuming that he rode at a constant rate of speed, determine the rate of the current. So I'm going to call the rate of the current x, because that's what we don't know. That's what we're trying to figure out. Now, the other thing that we need to know to solve this problem is this is a distance equals rate times time problem. Okay, so we're going to have to keep that in the back of our mind. So remember, he's going like across the lake and coming back. So the time it takes him to go there plus the time it takes him to come back is 3 hours. Now, we don't know what those times are, so we're going to use this distance rate time formula. I'm going to solve it for t real quick, okay? So time is distance divided by rate. So on the way there, it's 5 miles across the lake, and he was going, we don't know which way the current was going, but he was going 6 miles per hour. That was his rate. And let's say he was going with the current. Okay, so he's actually going faster. Now, when he's coming back, it's still 5 miles, and he's paddling at the same rate, but this time he's going against the current. Okay, so it's working against him, so it's going to slow him down a little bit. So that equals 3. And this is the problem that we need to solve. So now that we've got it set up, it looks a lot like the problems we were working on before. I'm going to multiply everything by 6 plus x. That's going to cancel that out. And then we're also going to need to multiply everything by 6 minus x. This one too, I'll squeeze it in over here. So that's going to give us 5 times 6 minus x plus 5 times 6 plus x equals 3, 6 plus x, 6 minus x. All right, on the left-hand side of the equation, I'm just going to distribute. And on the right-hand side, first I'm going to FOIL this, and then I'll distribute the 3. Okay, so on the left side of the equation, I'm going to combine like terms, which is just going to be 60. And then here I'm going to distribute the 3. So that's going to give me 108 minus 18x plus 18x minus 3x squared. Okay, so up here, that gives me 60 equals 108. Oh, those cancel out. Minus 3x squared. Okay, let's subtract 108 from both sides. So we get negative 48 equals negative 3x squared. Divide both sides by negative 3. And we're going to take the square root of both sides. Now, normally we would say the answer is plus or minus, but since we're talking about the rate of a current, just the positive one. So the current is 4 miles per hour. All right, let's check out our last problem. All right, every year the junior and senior class at Penna Career Center build a house for the community. The senior class takes 24 days to complete a house and 18 days if they work with the junior class. How much would it take the junior class to complete the house if they worked alone? So the rate of the seniors plus the rate of the juniors is going to be their combined rate. So let's talk about seniors. Seniors can build one house in 24 days. Okay, so their rate is 1 over 24. The juniors' rate, we don't know. They can build one house in X days. So who knows? And together, they can build one house in 18 days. So their rate is 1/18. Okay? So now that we've got this set up, we can solve it like we've been doing. I definitely want to multiply everything by x so that these go away. And then 24 and 18. It's going going to be a common denominator between those? I don't really know. It doesn't really matter. We can always reduce later. We'll just multiply by both of them. So if I multiply everything by 24, that'll cancel. Let's see. These are, oh wait, this might work a little bit. Those are both divisible by 6. So that gives me 4 and 3. Now, I still have a 3 in the denominator, so I'm going to multiply everything by 3 now to get rid of that. Okay, so this is going to be 3x plus, because that's these are the first one, and this goes with the second one. And that's going to be 72 equals just 4x. So we'll subtract 3x over, we get x equals 72. It would take the junior class 72 days if they had to work by themselves.